Hey, welcome back to another video. It is your resident speed geek, Sam Portland here, the author, creator of the Sport Speed System, the only system for speed on the planet designed for team sport or field sport athletes. And today we're going to look at the one exercise that's going to unlock acceleration for you guys so quickly. And if you want a free guide on how to produce acceleration, comment acceleration on this video and I will send you the direct link. But let's get straight into it. Let's look at a couple of rules, okay? A couple of rules of acceleration. Number one, you got to go forward. Number two, you got to go forward as fast as possible. And that is literally it. So we're going to break down this exercise, and it's called a kneeling wall shoot. I'm going to drop it on the screen here. I'm going to show you. It's about going from low to high in real static to dynamic conditions. And I want to now take you over to the whiteboard to show you why that works so well. So I've got my green pen, which is going to be the grass, okay? And then we've got our fixed surface. The stability in unlocking acceleration is really, really important, because if we've got an increase in stability, then it means that we are able to apply force more aggressively. When we are less stable, we cannot afford to overextend ourselves, because we'll just fall over. Now, you may have experienced that when you're doing your acceleration drills, your one step, two steps, you might like over rotate and stumble, okay? But when we have stability, and there's going to be many exercises that I can show you this in later videos, when we have stability, we can just build that horsepower of acceleration. But this is the one exercise that's really, really important. And I'm just going to show you exactly why. So first and foremost, as you've seen, our kneeling wall shoot, okay, starts us away from the wall. And what happens here is if we blow up this section here, okay, we've got our hip. Right around here, all of our weight, right, all of your weight currently is going to be behind your foot. And when you're on the ball of that foot, we need to get our weight in front of us as quick as possible, right? So all of your weight is basically sat in your hips behind you. So your job is to lean forward. Okay, we use the green here. We're trying to lean forward, and by doing so, you'll actually tip forward. Think about tipping the hips forward. And when we tip forward, that will put our weight directly above our foot. And what that means is a really simple analogy. It's like a domino. So as you just, when we tap a domino, it will just tip over. And that allows us, what it does two things. First and foremost, it puts us, if I draw this in that position that we want, okay, is it puts the athlete, it puts you in this position. Now you're still super low to the ground here, okay, but it has rotated you forward, moving your hips closer here, closer to the wall. And from a strength point of view, it optimizes the leverage. Now you may feel like when you do a deadlift or a back squat, you get past your sticking point. Well, this is exactly the sticking point here. And it hits you right in the right place, where you can go from 0 to 100 super quick, because then as soon as the hips are here and we're angled forward and we're going in that direction, all there is to do is push really, really hard and really, really fast. And that's why it unlocks acceleration so well, especially in team sports. Let me wipe this up, because there's a simple thing. If we compare, because 2-point start is really, really important, and we get the grass out. A 2-point start is really, really important for team sports, learning that, because it gives us the angular displacement. So the relationship between the floor and our hips, our center of mass, is really important. So if we look at this, for example, this is kind of like your standard sort of 2-point start position, okay, relative to the ground. Our kneeling 2-point start, okay, this gap here, this window allows us to push and develop strength deeper into our ranges, which is so important, because those ranges, as we get into our acceleration position, and we've got a straight line here, and my thigh is out here, that hip is in that position. So the hip that we find there is in the hip position that we find in the kneeling wall shoot, which you'll be able to see. I'm going to put a slow motion video right here now, and you'll be able to see us find that hip position as we go all the way through and develop it. So hopefully that shows you that you can unlock your acceleration with a really simple exercise that you can do by the side of the pitch, on a fence, on a wall. You can do it 2 to 3 times a week, 2 to 3 sets, 3 to 5 reps, build up. Use band resistance if you want around the waist. If you feel like you can move it, really start loading it up. And if you want a bit more of a detailed explanation of how to unlock acceleration, then comment acceleration on this video and I will send you a link to a free document that I put together for you. So for now, stick around to the next video. I'm going to link through some more acceleration stuff, some more top speed stuff, and you will be able to get your Speed Geek on and start attacking the field right away.